Hey guys, Q here, and this is a video for how to beat the Sledgeworms in Chapter 17 on hard mode. This is not in depth, this is just the strategy I used, kind of just made it easy. I know a lot of people are having trouble with this particular fight. You are going to want to give Cloud a magic build with the Mithril Saber. You want to make sure you have Cloud and Barret both have the protective boots equipped. That will give immunity to stop, which is an attack they can do. The Tempered Strike they do can cast stop on your characters, so just make sure you have the protective boots. And then we're going to be having elemental and lightning materia on Cloud. Again, we're focusing on that magic attack. I gave him a first strike, but you don't necessarily need it. It just helps to get things out started right off the bat. Steadfast block, 2 HP ups, 2 MP ups, and then you want to give him 2 magic ups. Now, you don't have to be too afraid to use your magic as the later 2 fights in this chapter, the next 2 bosses don't require Barret or Cloud to use magic. Barret, you want to give him a healing and auto cure materia. That's really going to help. And then I also give him a chakra and prayer materia just to kind of heal himself. The strategy here is pretty simple. Cloud is going to be using thunder, and Barret is going to be our tank and healer. So the reason I gave them first strike is because it helps right off the bat. You can have Cloud just right off the bat cast a thunder on one of the Sledgeworms, and Barret is going to be using Lifesaver. And basically, you just want to make sure you're focusing on one at a time. The reason we're using thunder is because of that fast casting time. Thundara and Thundaga, a lot of times they sink back into the ground before it hits. So just use thunder. It's a low MP cost. I think it has the highest ratio of MP cost to damage, to be honest. But again, just try and hit the same one over and over again, and go ahead and get some strikes in when you can. Again, use Barret as your healer and have him cast regen on himself. This may take a time or two, but using this strategy should get you through it without too much pain. The only attack you really have to be afraid of, since you have the protective boots equipped, you're going to see here, is the one that encompasses the entire arena. You see all of the holes are sparky there. That means one of them is casting basically an AoE that covers the whole arena. So you want to cast thunder, and I chose the wrong one here. You want to cast thunder on the one that's going to attack it. You see he's all sparky. Well, you can cast thunder on him there, and it'll interrupt him and just save your butts. It doesn't hit too hard, but it can be quite annoying. The hardest part about this fight is how overwhelming it can be and hard it can be to get good hits off on him. So using thunder to try and kill one at a time. Just focus on one at a time. Even if you have an open hit, maybe get some strikes in, but don't use thunder on the one you're not focusing on. And then it's pretty easy. Use Barret as your healer if you need to, and make sure you use his Lifesaver ability, maybe regen on himself. But once you get down to 1, if you used a bunch of magic, as you can see, I didn't really hear, but if you used a bunch of magic and you want to regen it a bit, once you get down to 1, just block with Cloud, use Pray when you can, and you can gain a little bit of magic just by sitting around and let Barret do his chip damage, which I did here, but I didn't need it. I got plenty of magic left over, and we won't really be using magic with Cloud or Barret until maybe Genovo, so you have plenty of time to get that MP back. Alright, so that's it for this video. Just something that should hopefully make things easier for you. Until next time, I'm the Strategic Gamer, and I hope it helps.